Good morning to all of our viewers all over the world this lovely morning. It is another edition of Bystanders on Flip TV here this morning, 20th of August, 20th of September 2025. Our viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button, drop your comment and also share this program. Today we are having a very, very, very robust conversation here this morning. Let me read from two papers before we start this morning. I have with me the Vanguard and the Punch. Fubara resumes, pledges loyalty to Tinubu and Wike. Promises to work harmoniously with State Assembly. Reviews why he resisted temptation to challenge emergency rule declaration. How patients go blind, suffer stroke, experience kidney failure. Okay. That Tafawa Balewa's vacation in retrospect, remembering a better yesterday. Play 2, we are reviving agriculture orders amidst struggle with insecurity. Renting peace in the north, while new deals with killers may fail again. These are from the Vanguard paper this lovely morning. I move to the Punch. Tension rocks Osun Council as Ataoja Oluwo battle for seniority. Afriland Tower tragedy, survivors tell horrific tales of Lagos high-rise inferno. We got blinded by thick smoke, soaked clothes to breathe. Olumide dead a day to birthday, buried 2 days later. Dead a day to bury to his birthday and buried 2 days later. That's a very, very bad news. Why I refuse to challenge emergency rule, Fubara. Prison without walls. Unseen struggle for ex-convicts chained to crime by stigma. Ex-boyfriend stabbed my daughters 21 times. That is father. Ex-boyfriend stabbed my daughter 21 times. That is the father of the child. Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button, drop your comment and also share this program to others. Let me have my first reviewer, Pastor Mr. Matthew, this lovely morning. Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, thank you for having
me. You are welcome this morning.
Yes, thank you.
Ogba, good morning to you, my guy Rashid, and everyone around. Nice weekend to you all. Good morning, sir. God bless you. Let's start from here this morning.
All right.
Now, should I put like Tinubu versus Jonathan or APC versus PDP? But it seems since Jonathan is more in PDP, is he still in PDP?
He have not actually. He should be in PDP.
Okay, should be in PDP. Yeah. Tinubu versus Jonathan, APC versus PDP. During Jonathan regime, APC criticized Jonathan, and APC are repeating like what they accused Jonathan of doing then. That is, they are even doing more than what Jonathan is doing now. What do you have to say? Let's start from there.
Honestly, Jonathan was, will I say, the most criticized, most insulted Nigerian president. And you remember that in 2012, Jonathan attempted to remove subsidy. It was not a total deregulation anyway. It was to remove it bit by bit. But there was spontaneous reaction in terms of protest that engulfed most cities in Nigeria. And at the time, Jonathan was forced to reverse the policy. And currently, what I have is a total deregulation. That is why it's not good to play politics with everything. Personally, even when Jonathan removed subsidy, I knew that subsidy removal was a necessity. It is only a matter of time. Even when the Tinubu remove it, I knew that it was a necessity. It was just a matter of time. The only thing that is lacking in the whole issue of subsidy is post-subsidy removal. How the government manage the hardship occasioned by the subsidy removal. That's why personally I'm an advocate that the government, talking about federal government, ought not to unify efforts at the official window as at the same time they remove subsidy on gasoline. They would have waited until a time when we started producing sufficient enough to start exporting, to start earning sufficient efforts from other areas of human endeavor before they go back to unify efforts at the official window. We're talking about the government of Tinubu doing exactly what they criticize Tinubu for. It's a statement of fact. Not just what they criticize Jonathan for, but they're even doing more than that.
More than that.
No, personally, even like I told you, even when Jonathan removed subsidy, I felt it was a necessity. Even as at the time Tinubu removed it, I know it was a necessity. But the only problem is as the post-subsidy remover. And unfortunately in Nigeria, we play politics with everything. The only area I totally disagree with Tinubu's government was unifying efforts at the official window at the same time of removing subsidy on gasoline. Because when Obasanjo was the president, Nigeria pegged efforts at the official window. Under Yar'Adua, efforts at official window was pegged. Jonathan pegged it. Buhari pegged it. Before Buhari left office, efforts at official window exchange rate was about 471 naira to $1. What that does is there are some areas where you need essential materials, raw materials like medicals. So if you pay subsidy for those who are importing raw material to manufacture drug, it will drive down the cost of drug here in Nigeria and some other area of critical areas. But once you unify it, what it does is you can clearly see how cost of drug escalates in Nigeria. So what the government needed to do, Tinubu's government needed to do was to have remove subsidy on gasoline, because they made us understand that the subsidy removal on gasoline is earning federal government 4 trillion annually. So they would have tarried at a point where we start producing sufficiently enough from other areas like agriculture before they go back to the efforts to unify it at the official window. But unfortunately, they think otherwise. And currently, the economy is in the shape as we have it. But the government is doing some other things to see how they solve the problem. But the hardship that comes with the policy, everybody is facing it. And like I said, we play politics with everything. Because if another person enters in Aso Rock tomorrow, he may do one or two things in terms of policy that those who felt it was comfortable today will start criticizing it. Because what is the driving force of Nigerians is 1, religion, 2, ethnicity, 3, party. Ordinarily, what's supposed to be the driving force of everybody in Nigeria supposed to be the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And the reason that is not happening is because the constitution we have in Nigeria is not people's oriented. The military imposed constitution on Nigeria, and that constitution is what we're operating. We have been yearning for people's oriented constitution in Nigeria, and it has not happened. The closest time when we could have had a people's oriented constitution was the confab of 2014. But unfortunately, the Jonathan government did not see it through. Some people believe that the Jonathan government played politics with it. Some people believe that Jonathan did not have enough time to implement the result of the confab after the confab. But however I look at it, that confab of 2014 was a better opportunity to address the almost all the imbalance that exists in Nigerian system. Because come to think of it, go to preamble of the Nigerian Constitution. It will tell you that we, the people of Nigeria, came together to write that constitution. And there's never any time in the history of Nigeria that people gather together to write that constitution. So that is the highest fraud in that constitution. Yes, and unfortunately, those who benefit from the current fraudulent status quo will always resist every attempt to address the imbalance in it. Remember the last time federal government tried to came up with tax reform bills. Major areas where they wanted to address revenue sharing formula, the North rose against it. Because according to them, they felt it was going to deplete their revenue base. Whereas that advantage was conferred on them by those who drafted the constitution. And once you rise up, you want to address those imbalances, they will always resist it. Because they already have the number in the House of National Assembly. And even the number they have in the National Assembly was undue advantage. Because it was the military that created those states. There was nothing like justice, fairness, and equity in the mode of creating the states. Because at that time, the northern elements were privileged to rule Nigeria under military rule. They were changing leadership like those who were running the relay race. We have the era of IBB, the one they call Maradona. We have the era of Abacha. We have the era of Gowon. So they took time to break Nigeria into states as they wish. So it was purely based on favoritism and impunity. They used to drive the process. Now we are in democracy. They already have the number. North, for instance, is having 19 states. South is having 17 states. So if you want to bring anything to National Assembly that borders on northern interests and certain interests, the North will always kill it with their number in the National Assembly. What is the rationale behind Kano State having 44 local governments? And Jigawa is having 27 local governments. Jigawa and Kano put together are talking about 71 local governments. Whereas a place like Lagos State is having 25. A place like Delta is having 25. A place like Rivers State is having 33. A place like Edo is having 18. And these are places where you have the mainstay of Nigerian economy, talking about the crude. So if you were to share revenue on the basis of local government and representation is on the basis of local government, it means a place like Kano that does not bring any good thing to the table will be having larger share than those who bring things to the table. And those are things Tinubu's tax reform wanted to address, but they not rose against it. Still with their number in the National Assembly. And the thing will continue like that until there is conscious effort from everybody to say, I think particularly from the South, to say we must address this imbalance. For instance, the Southeast is having 5 states. That is the only region that is having 5 states. Why? Injustice, imbalance. And tomorrow you question why people agitate. People are going to agitate as long as you refuse to do the right thing. Had a situation where there was an opportunity to address all this imbalance. Talking about Aburi Accord. They came back from Aburi, Gowon came back and denied everything that was agreed on. This issue of state policy we are talking today, it was already contained in the Aburi Accord. The centralization of the Nigerian armed forces was already contained in the Aburi Accord. There was nothing in the Aburi Accord that said Nigeria was going to divide. It was purely a confederation, so that everybody could manage their resources, pay tax to the center, so that federal government will manage some critical areas. This issue of Fulani military banditry would have been a thing of the. In fact, it couldn't have existed at all. Today, we are seeking for solution for a problem that would have solved many years ago. As we speak, Fulani military of Nigerian extraction, global terrorism, they say it is the 4th most dangerous terrorist organization in the world. And federal government, it is even now that a Tinubu government is now showing strength, now that they have asked states to go ahead with forest guard. But personally, I've been an advocate that the governors should not just go by the name of the governors and the chief security officer of their respective states, rather that they should be allowed to parade some level of security power. I want to believe that this forest guard has come to give them that opportunity to parade some level of security power. I could remember Jonah Jang, as a governor of Plateau State, once said that as a governor that he don't command the fly. And this is not far-fetched, because as a governor, you do not command the commissioner of police in his state, you do not command the DSS, director of DSS in his state, you don't command the secretary architecture in his state. I could even remember in the time of Wike as governor of Rivers State, he was addressed as the chief security officer of the state. He said no, but rather he is the chief logistic officer of the state.
Chief logistic officer.
Yes, but don't get it twisted. He was not under any illusion about the responsibility of a governor to protect lives and property as a representative of the governor, as the chief security officer of the state, because he is himself a lawyer. But he was speaking, he was saying so because he know that even as a governor, he do not command the security architecture in his state. So that's why I tell you that as a person, I'm a strong advocate that the governors should be allowed to parade some level of security power. And I want to believe that the forest guard has come to give energy to that.
Let me use some comments here this lovely morning. King George by saying, okay, I read you a long day. Happy weekend to everybody watching. Shalom, Mr. Moderator, watching from Paris.
Thank you very much.
By my man Matthew, the master analyst, I salute you. Nice weekend to you.
Thank you very much.
Professor Matthew, always on point. Please continue giving us sense. If you are watching, click on the like button. It is very important. Click on the like button, drop your comments. I will read all your comments. I read you say, it's high time you start paying school fees for knowledge acquired from Professor Matthew. He's our man.
Well done. Thank you very much.
He's the chairman of Vice Finance program here. If you are watching, click on the like button, drop your comment, share this program, and subscribe if you have not done so. If this is your first time, let me take you on this, Pastor Martin. Okay, now during the time of Jonathan, APC as a party criticized Jonathan and criticized PDP as well. But now that APC are even doing worse, is there no party that can challenge them like APC challenged PDP in the past?
You know, Tinubu's style of politics is scaring people.
Scaring people.
Yes. It was not with clear eye Okowa, former governor of Delta State, Shehu Obowari, the incumbent governor of Delta State, the threat to APC. I am always in touch because I'm from Delta State. I'm in touch with those in Delta State. I even had conversation with someone who traveled to Delta State, who is in Asaba currently, a friend. The atmosphere in Delta State is the ordinary man on the street is not in APC. Even PDP members refuse to follow Okowa to APC. Okowa recently went to his locality, his village. His villagers told him that we are not going with you. PDP ESCO members, they will do meeting. Okowa and those who have gone to APC will use talks to disorganize the meeting. So the question is, he didn't go there with his clear eyes. The style of politics of Mr. President is intimidating them. Have we not seen recently, even far north, as popular as this man, El-Rufai, the former governor of Kaduna State, he wanted to hold a meeting of ADC. Thugs invaded the venue, destroyed the properties, and dismissed the gathering. Even Malami, the former Attorney General of the Federation, who have since identified with ADC, in his locality, thugs attacked him. I've not seen the one that happened in Lagos here. The Vivo, Rodas, the Labour Party candidates, governorship candidate in the 2023 presidential election in Lagos here, who have joined ADC. I've not seen the gathering they had in Lagos here, how they were served by thugs. So what I'm trying to say is, it is a pure subjugation we are seeing. It's a pure atmosphere of there's tension everywhere. Because one, there's intimidation. Two, there's hounding. Three, there's bullying. 4, there's angle of lobbying with money. Have you not heard Atiku accuse all the opposition political party chairmen of collecting 50 million each from federal government?
50 million each?
Yes, it's on record. Atiku accused them. And what's the essence? To compromise opposition. As we speak, have you not heard Obi accuse federal government of orchestrating the crisis in opposition political parties, particularly PDP and Labour Party? As we speak, ADC is having their own fair share of leadership crisis. We have the all-resigned ESCO members of ADC who are saying David Marlet ESCO is not the original, is not the real ESCO, who have indicated interest to challenge David Mark in court. As we speak, Labour Party is having its own serious leadership crisis. A court of competent jurisdiction already asked Abure to stop parading himself as the party chairman. PDP is not an exception. As we speak, Damagu, who of course we all know how he rose to that position with the help of Wike, has already been made the substantive chairman of PDP. Iwayangu, an ally of Wike, is already the national chairman of PDP. And as we have it, Seyi Makinde is saying that he's going to contest. And we know the role Seyi Makinde played in 2023 presidential election. And we have even heard recently from the chairman of PDP, chairman of PDP Governors Forum, talking about the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, saying that he's going to be his match and Seyi Makinde is going to be a perfect match. What stage is that setting? He tell you that they want to hand over the candidate of PDP to someone who do not have what it takes to challenge Tinubu, so that at the end of the day, Tinubu have an easy say to Asura. Personally, I'm an advocate of Southern presidency. I believe that the South should be allowed to complete their 8 years in Asura. However, why not we amend our electoral act? That is why we particularly are not happy with the likes of Obi, Atiku, El-Rufai, Kwankwaso, name them, all the opposition political party leaders. Because by now, they should have been in the vanguard, in the forefront of agitation for review of our electoral act. Particularly section 82 that determines the mode of transmission of election results. Remember that before 2023 presidential election, we had a situation where all the stakeholders put pressure on National Assembly that you must transmit the election, you must amend the electoral act. And as we have it, the electoral act was amended, and section 2 gave INEC the liberty, the discretion to determine the mode of transmission of election results. And before the election, INEC came up with their guideline and told us that they were going to transmit election results electronically. But unfortunately, at the nick of time, they reneged, gave excuse of network glitch, and the election was collated manually. As we have it, that was a bane for almost all the major opposition political parties, PDP, Labour Party, Obi, Atiku, challenging the election result of 2023 up to Supreme Court. That's what have it. Supreme Court already legitimized the election of Tinubu as declared by INEC. But the question is, we needed to deepen that electoral act, particularly that section 82. Let us amend it further to compel INEC by the electoral act that you must transmit the election result electronically. Let the result be non void.
I am Tinubu for saying good morning to Pastor Matthew and others.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Viewers, if you are still watching, click on the like button if you have not done so. Drop your comment and also share this program. King Glover said, you are right, Matthew. Without compulsory electronic transmission of results, the incumbent will always win. Now, let me take you on this. Yesterday, Fubara has returned, he has resumed his duties at the State House, Port Harcourt. Now, peace has returned, but none of the local government chairmen were present at the airport. None of the members appointed to boards were present at the airport. None of Wike's supporters were present at the airport. Yes, peace has come, but the peace is between Papa and Pikin, not fans.
To be quite honest with you, what do you call peace? Personally, I don't know what they mean by peace. It's like peace of the graveyards. because in the graveyard you have peace, but that peace is just there for the purpose of because of the nature of the environment. Because remember that the day they conducted local government election in Rivers State, that was the day a Wike declared that the crisis is over. It's simple, because he has gotten what he wanted.
He has gotten what he wanted.
Of course. Even as he's trying to come back, because the other day he was on Arise TV or so, telling the world that in that election that I think he was on channels, that in that election that he consulted with Fubara, that he drove to Fubara's house, that Fubara was saying, let me come to you, then he said no, let me drive to your house, you are the governor. All that is gimmick. He has gotten what he wanted. But number one, he used IBAS, the sole administrator, to appoint all the members of the state electoral body, and they conducted the election. As we have it, they have all the local government chairmen, councillors have been sworn in. So as far as I'm concerned, they have gotten what they wanted, and Fubara have been totally subjugated, have been totally captured. Totally. That best explains the reason he's saying that the peace have returned. I've been saying that, I said the day they reinstated Fubara was the day they did that election, not the day Tinubu announced it. Because we can make it very clear that the crisis have ended. So for me, what you call peace is not peace in any way, in the real sense of it.
It's not peace.
Because there is uneasy calm. People have been subdued. Fubara have been subdued, have been subjugated, have been captured. As it stands, he may not have what it takes to exercise the powers in the office of the governor. Because I must tell you that even if he's not coming out to say it, because we can have made it very clear that he's not going to impose commissioners on him. But I want to tell you that Fubara cannot unilaterally, without the consent of Wike, write list of commissioners. It's not possible. He must go to Wike to say, how do we do it? Give me a list. Though Wike may, after giving him this, allow him to say, okay, 1 or 2 or 3 positions, bring your people. But to say Wike will leave him to bring the list by himself is not possible. The Wike must decide for him.
Wike must decide for him now. I am too was saying that personality is so versatile in knowledge. Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button. Drop your comments. Share this program. Tell others. Flip TV, we are live now. Let me take you on this. This is coming from the FCT minister in some Wike. If we didn't want the state of emergency lifted, he would have made it continue.
You see, in an atmosphere of Nigeria, abnormality is already a norm. I said it the other day that an Obasanjo did it in the past in Plateau State and get away with it does not make it right. Section 305 of 1999 Constitution has amended that empowers the president to invoke state of emergency does not extend to suspension of the sitting governor or House of Assembly members. The same constitution that gave effect to the office of the president gave effect to the offices of the governor and the House of Assembly members. Let me tell you the greater problem we have. The judiciary will not have the courage to give judgment that can address this type of issue. As far as I'm concerned, if the judiciary was up and doing, by now judiciary would have made a pronouncement that will put everything in shape. And this is not the first time judiciary will have an opportunity to address this. The case involving the former governor of Plateau State, when Obasanjo declared state of emergency in that state, the case went to court. And don't forget that the Supreme Court have liberty to give judgment in any direction, and once they give judgment, even if that judgment they give was not a precedent in Nigeria, it in itself becomes a law automatically. But the then so administrator of Plateau State went to court to challenge the local study of the suspended governor for instituting the action. And Supreme Court in its wisdom said that since the man was not the governor as at the time, that he lacked the local standing to stand as the governor to do such action. But if the Supreme Court had ruled out, because the Supreme Court did not address the major issue, the major question was it right? Did the president, going by section 305 of the constitution, have the power to suspend a sitting governor? And up to today, Supreme Court have not addressed that. Rather, they will be looking out for technicalities to give judgment that will suit whoever is Aso Rock in form of the president. Today, Tinubu is the president. Tomorrow, he will not be the president. What we are saying is, we should build strong institutions that will endure, that will stand the test of time. Now we have currently a situation where once somebody is the president, his word is an injunction. He becomes a god. I said it without missing words. The same constitution that give effect to the office of the president, gave effect to the offices of the judges, gave effect to the offices of all the other people who occupy different positions. So when you give judgment as you see the woman of justice, that symbol, yes, they always put in court premises. You see the woman is blindfolded, having weak balance, and having something like knife to cut it. The whole essence is that the woman of justice do not know who is involved. The woman of justice is not biased. He doesn't see who is involved, no matter how highly placed, no matter whose odds is God. Once he weighs and he balance, he cut it. But unfortunately, the woman of justice in Nigeria, they have removed the blindfolding. That woman now sees. That is the very reason Jonathan said that judiciary in Nigeria pretend to be sleeping. Yes.
Okay, let me close with you on this, Pastor Matthew. Okay, it is here. Okay. Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button. If you have not done so, drop your comment and also share this program. Share. Click on the share button. Each time Atiku wants to defect from one party to another, he would say Nigerians are hungry. He was vice president for 8 years under PDP, and he decamped to AC, saying Nigerians are hungry. He decamped back to PDP. Nigerians are hungry. He decamped to APC. Nigerians are hungry. He decamped back to PDP. Nigerians are hungry. He left the PDP again and decamped to ADC because Nigerians are hungry. Imagine such a character that is coming from Wike.
Even if an Atiku belongs to the class that have been governing Nigeria, that Nigerians will not be willing to listen to, I don't think a Wike is justified to start making the comment he's making. Because Wike himself belongs to the same category.
Same category?
Yes. Those are people who have got the opportunity to govern. But in fairness to Wike, I don't speak in a biased manner. When it comes to infrastructural development, I give it to Wike. No, governance did not start and end with infrastructural development. There are so many other areas of human endeavor that you need to address. In Rivers State, he did well in terms of infrastructural development, and we can clearly see him replicating that in Abuja. So it goes to show that he has passion for infrastructural development. However, I hate his style of politics. I don't like his style of politics. But when it comes to infrastructural development, he's there. But I do not think a Wike is justified to start speaking about, what is it called, Atiku's defection. Because number one, we understand that Atiku have the right of freedom of association. If using that right, he can decide to be in a political party and tomorrow decide to defend another political party. So I don't think the statement that's coming from Wike is purely political, and I don't want to start joining issues with him, because though me, I do not want to see Atiku in Aso Rock 2027.
But Atiku,
because
Atiku
I believe it's
Rauf Aregbesola for vice. It has been, the poster is out.
Those are political gimmick. That is not, they may not end up with that combination. You see, well, in political, in terms of politics like this, you see so many agendas, so many insinuations and all of that. But the point I'm trying to make is, even as I say, a Wike is not just right to start casting aspersion on Atiku in terms of his defection. I don't want to see Atiku in Aso Rock in 2027, because I believe that it's certain turn. They should allow South to complete that 8 years. Because we saw a Buhari governing for 8 years. With all the issue of maladministration that Buhari did, they not never complain. That's why at times, when they not complain against Tinubu, I ask them to shut up. Because under a Buhari, we saw federal government borrowing 30 trillion naira from CBN. Up to today, nobody has been able to question the money he bought, that money. and what it was spent for, how they spent it. We saw Buhari spending about 1 something billion US dollar to build railway from Kano to Niger Republic. You begin to ask of what economic value. We saw Buhari government spending some trillions of naira to repair our refineries. As we speak, none of the refinery is working. So, on issues, I have my own position on different issues.
Asking about, and Nigeria is not hungry.
There's no argument about it. Nigerians are hungry. You see what I said? I said, even if it was a Jonathan that removed fuel subsidy, I saw it as a necessity then. Even it was because even before the 2023 presidential election, Obi, Atiku, Tinubu, all of them agreed that they were going to remove subsidy on gasoline. But where I fought Tinubu's government is, I'm of the view that the same time you are removing subsidy on gasoline, that is not the same time you would have removed subsidy on FS. Because federal government have made us to understand that from double policy of FS unification and subsidy removal on gasoline, that are getting 4 trillion from subsidy removal on gasoline, another 4 trillion from unification of FS at the official window, meaning 8 trillion annually. So what I'm saying is that how we remove subsidy on gasoline, they would have carried the money that are free from subsidy removal on gasoline would have been used to diversify the economy into agriculture, into solid mineral, into production, so that we start producing sufficiently enough to start exporting from other areas, so that to start earning foreign exchange from other areas. So that when we start earning such, you cannot turn back to go and unify FS at the official window. My own is that the timing of unification of FS at the official window is wrong. And secondly, why did the Tinubu government jack up tariff on imported vehicle? This Big Daddy, the price fairly used, no direct Belgium. Before Buhari Tinubu came in, the price was about 2.93 million. Now it's about 8 million because they increased tariff seriously on imported vehicle. So those are issues I have with Tinubu's government. That all those things they do have ripple effects. You did one thing, allow people to get used to it, address the hardship that come for it, bring in buffers, cushioning effects. Once you see that people are already comfortable, that the effect is not much, you can go on to other areas. But people want to remove every area of subsidy, and the people are suffering it. That's the issue I have with Tinubu government.
Okay, let me allow you go now. Thanks for coming, sir.
Thank you for allowing me to go.
If Dogba said Buhari spent billions on fake Nigeria air, but it was all 419 on Nigeria. Yet, Northerners didn't say anything, and Tinubu too didn't find it as a fraud on Nigeria. Good morning, Mr. Lockley. Do you chance, Mr. Lockley?
My brother, you are free. I'm lawyer. You know, do not be Lagos. You always lawyer. If you can come, no problem. You are free. You know, good morning, my brothers and sisters. You know, and I know our brothers are watching us now. And I said Philip TV is number one. We must do to make sure that at least Philip TV become number one all over the world. And this Ogba, if you want to check Facebook everywhere, come to Ogba. You know, you understand. And this is where it's happening. And they give current news, not all this blah 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 who are somewhere they pack themselves somewhere. So I'm saying it now. Authority. My name is Lucky Ayaguna. I don't know because you see, I listen to Matthew. As part of this country, I'm sorry for this country. I regret being born in Nigeria. To be frank, I won't tell you lie.
Make us a good question. Make us interview first.
Go ahead. Yes, I regret. This country is dead.
APC are doing everything they accused Goodluck Ebele Jonathan of trying to do in 2012. Now, APC attacked PDP during Jonathan regime. But now, who want to attack?
Who is saying that?
It's just
okay. Catch up.
Yes, yeah.
As I said, as a PDP member, not full, because of Wike.
Half.
Yes, because of Wike. When you say you do work and you not use the bar to pay back, people will not value that work you do. That's Wike's side. Wike is a traitor.
Traitor.
Yes, and it's a product of PDP. And today you are demolishing PDP. And when we were PDP, PDP was doing well. In that 16 years, we were breathing everywhere. People can travel and come back. You can buy 7,000 naira ticket from Lagos to Abuja or Lagos to Port Harcourt everywhere. 7,000 at that time. You can buy bag of rice 1,500 or 6,000 that time. And a lot of things were cheap. We were drinking milk. We can drink milk. In fact, you drink, you still buy for your pocket. Now, opposition who want to attack power, led by Tinubu and Lai Mohammed, and a lot of them, Aregbesola and Co, because they want to get to power. They want to enjoy the milk and honey that is coming from Rivers Delta State, South. They connive with Nigerians, and Nigeria was enjoying that time. Joined them and said these people are bad people. We should remove them. Today, God fold his hands, okay, oh yeah, and they removed them. Today, Nigeria cannot cry when a bag of rice is going to 100,000, when fuel is going to 1,000 something, when you can buy phone, you cannot eat. Nigerians are enjoying that. And cancer, the doctors are not working. I don't see what is working in this country. You can say yes, this is what we are holding. Hospital, no way. Transportation, everybody can just adjust price, food, anything in market, and Nigerians are enjoying that. Nigerians are dying gradually, dying. Today, nobody is accusing APC. All Tinubu know is to when you talk, he gave you money. You talk, he gave you money. And Nigerians are enjoying that. How many people can he settle? So, well, I'm not saying those who are accusing other people, but for me, under APC, you mentioned Buhari. Buhari tenure was not tough like a Tinubu tenure. You mentioned article. The article is not a good product. I will tell you, article is a good product. If you say because Tinubu or Obasanjo accused article of some of these things, have you tested him as a president first? We say it's our turn. And I remember I was expecting Tinubu to, as somebody who grew up in the grassroots, who grew up in a poverty place, to come and make Nigeria happy. Today, what are we saying? We are dying under him. So during Obasanjo and Atiku, they did well. They tried. We still breathe. That time, Igbo people were doing business. They would not fight. No problem. Yoruba people was at least charge of education. You know, secretary. I'm sure that is. Aboki, they were making farm. Everybody was busy to support this country. Today, we have Yaradua. We have a good luck. Today we have a Miloko. What is the benefit now under Tinubu? If you want to rate Tinubu as a president and rate Atiku as a vice president now, who would you choose? You are dying in silence. Nigeria is dying in silence. You are enjoying it. So that's why God said, okay, there's good and bad.
Good and bad.
Yes, during good, we were complaining. Today, bad has come. Nigeria, they can't say anything again. For me, whoever want to come and make this country better, whether Atiku, whether Tinubu, whether Obio, whether whoever, we need somebody that will be able to unite this country and make people feel they are Nigerians.
But who can do that?
For me, if Matthew say that did not have ruled for Buhari ruled for 8 years, that's under APC. There's a south and north. I would like the 4 years remaining for the south. They should just honorable. Nigeria should just wake up and say, please, enough is enough for this old man. And let Obi just 4 years.
Obi?
Yes, and let's try Obi for 4 years. Article is old. Should go arrest under PDP. maybe Jonathan can just come and finish in 4 years. I don't think Jonathan come, but don't trust politicians. For me, I would like Obi either to join the PDP or to join the ADC and fight Tinubu one-on-one and see what happens to Nigeria. This subsidy they are measuring, you have removed subsidy for petroleum, everything has gone up. I look at before, during PDP, keke, they used to buy keke 150,000 naira, 160. Keke is 4 million now. I hear me. Keke is 4 million. You can clear container that time 4 million. How much are they clearing container now? So now Tinubu is to collect taxes. Where you say they just should be paying taxes every corner. You know Lagos. What we are suffering in Lagos now, that's what is bringing to Nigerians. You collect taxes, we don't enjoy it. The environment is messed up. Electricity is messed up. Band A, band B. So Nigeria cannot even wake up. We don't have human rights. Who fight for us? People like Kanifa and me, we don't have replacement. Fellas, we don't have replacement of them. Everybody become mumu for Nigerians. Look at Fubara. A Democrat, we voted, people voted, and the man was removed like a chicken. Now the man has been replaced back. What he's saying is that I'm loyal to who did you loyal to? The Rivers people are loyal to Tinubu and Wike. That is rubbish. That is rubbish. That's what Edo people cannot take. This governor in Edo, we are just watching him. We are watching him because it's not Edo governor. It's APC and Tinubu. But let me tell you, 2027, we will know whether Akpabolo is a governor of Edo State. We will know. Do you think Akpabolo will just come and tell the Edo people, vote for Tinubu? All of us will not vote for Tinubu. Edo mumu like that.
They are not in Edo now. It's possible the people of Edo that are in Edo now vote for.
The day of 2027 I will be in my home. You think I will come and vote for you? And the Igbo man that want to vote for you, they won't come out because already 2023 have shown. Kewolu was so lucky. If they have done governor the first time, maybe today Labour could take over Lagos, you know. Now, when Obi defeated Tinubu hands down from his village and inside room, you know, defeat his wife, defeat all of them, all the senator house of rep, you know, all of them Lule, due 2023. When they now saw that game, they have to move. Governor will be the same thing, you know, before you know, started pouring liberation everywhere. Juju, killing fowl, killing goat, pouring blood everywhere, so that Igbo people will not come out. People like us will not come out. You know what happened now? That is why someone will win. And a lot of people don't vote that, you know now. OPC started going around, very white. Hey, if you are from this, don't come out. That's how you won otherwise. But let me tell you, that's why I am praying 2027 to go successful. Otherwise, a lot of people will not come out and vote. And that's what they want. Rather, I better look for transport to go to my place and vote against these monsters who are there suffering us.
Precious EKD. Good morning, Mr. Rashid and all our reviewers.
God bless you.
Precious EKD. Please like and share the program.
Thank you. Share.
Like and share the program.
Share. Philip TV must go on all over the world. See, now, Rashid, you see, go up, go down. The people of Nigeria, they are until Lule. They are not talking. Yes, I don't know what's wrong. Everybody just become mumus. Is it country? Are we on a country like this? And they will tell you in America, there's hunger in America, there's hunger in Ghana. Who told you that Nigeria has money? If you see the kind of money they are mapping now to fight against 2027, that's what they are doing. They're not helping Nigerians. Doctor will strike tomorrow. Just tell me one project now that Tinubu is doing. I remove subsidy. I remove
Okay,
this.
so I should tell you one project. Okay. There was this post I made on YouTube before yesterday. How much has President Tinubu borrowed, and where he borrowed it from? Now, Ms. Gladys Oyabo commented, under her comment, someone replied that Rotimi Kayode _1072 said, now listen viewers, 1, increased power supply by 50%.
Yes.
No other president has done anything since General Abacha. 2, paid off $14 billion out of our debt. 3, paid off $6 billion owed to foreign airlines and other foreign investors by the previous administration. 4, reduced inflation from 34% to 20%. A bag of rice which cost 110,000 is now going for 50k.
Where? Who? That man has this abroad bros. Where is he calling from? Where is he? Where? Abroad.
It's online now.
Wait, it's abroad? Oh God. Anyway.
5, increased non-oil revenue to 3 times the size of revenue from oil. This is happening for the first time in our history.
Oh God.
6, is reconstructing 600 plus existing strategic federal roads with reinforced concrete pavement that will last for 50 years. No other president had attempted such infrastructural upgrades in one fell swoop in Nigeria's history. 7, Tinubu is upgrading our transmission grid infrastructure from 4,000 MW to 12,000 MW, more than 6 times what it had been since the days of General Abacha.
Is this man in Nigeria?
I don't know. 8, more than 500,000 indigent students have secured neo-fund student loans with 20,000 monthly pocket money, and so on and so forth. That is coming from Rotimi Kayode.
Okay.
1072.
Okay. You see, please, I think if Rotimi wake up, he might be sleeping by this time. Maybe in America or this. Tell Rotimi, all this is reading out. Maybe that is what the APC members give it to him. He doesn't know. It's not in Nigeria. Yes, that's what they wrote it and give it to him. I'm in Nigeria. I'm on ground. I'm going around. You are telling me all these things. Can it the worst president since Nigeria, since I was born, is Tinubu? Yes, I'll tell you why. What is band A, band B, band C? In PI, when you recharge 200,000, if you don't take time, it won't last you more than in 2 weeks. You can't on AC, you can't on light. Tinubu is boring. He will tell you I'll pay up. When because you will pay up, all of us we are aware. He went there and signed. Obasanjo signed on live TV. Tinubu pay up. You're only hearing it for media, for social media.
You're only hearing it.
Yes, now.
And the man said it's happening.
The man is abroad there, trying to, support APC. Nigeria cannot buy what he's saying. Tinubu have constructed 600 kilometers of road. Where? Is it Calabar, Lagos that they abandon? He should go.
Okay, he continued. I didn't know there's another comment here. He said President Tinubu has paid off 14 billion US dollar out of Nigeria's debt. He also paid off $6 billion US dollar owed to foreign airlines during the previous administration.
But
so far, the economy has been well run under President Tinubu with general inflation falling from 34% to 22%. Non-oil revenue exceeded oil revenue for the first time, and Nigeria achieved positive balance of payment this year for the first time in 50 years. Also, 600 existing strategic federal roads are currently under reconstruction with reinforced concrete pavement that will last for 50 years.
Wait, I don't think this guy is in on this earth. This our brother is saying yes. I don't think he should come. He should come down. Let him come and get it. Please, I pray he should come, and our brothers can challenge him. Let him come to Nigeria and give us the proof. What is he saying? He should come and show me the road. Tinubu have construct.
He should come to Nigeria.
Yeah, he should come. Yeah, he should come.
I don't know if he's in Nigeria. I don't know.
Or he should snap the picture. Let him snap it and shut all the road. Let's see. Which 600 kilometers for where? Maybe for where he
said he paid $16 billion out of our debt.
He paid, and the one is borrowed is even more than trillion. What Tinubu has borrowed for just 2 years, more than how many trillions? What is the benefit?
He said bag of rice on 110,000 before.
Which rice?
Is reducing to 50,000.
Which rice? Has it bought rice? Let it come down. See, you understand Nigeria now. The type of rice you eat. There's some rice you put for fire, you cannot even eat it. Very worldly. You know that. I don't know where that rice is coming from, and you can't sell it 50,000 naira. Go. Let the man come online. Then we can take your camera to where they are selling rice there. Yes, now.
To where they are selling rice.
Yes. Then you ask. They will tell you this is 75,000, this is 90,000, this is 80,000, this is 65,000 naira. That 65,000 naira rice, but if you buy it, your dog cannot eat it.
The dog cannot eat it.
Yes. Water rice. Dog cannot eat it. How much more human being? Tinubu, all what he's doing is to map up money. He can come and lie. Okay, he says student loan. My son now got admission for Delta State. I can't pay for. Normally you first pay first. I asked you to go and sit down.
He said more than 500,000 indigenous.
It's a lie.
Students.
It's a lie.
Have secured their fund student loans.
It's a lie.
That is one.
You should point one. 20,000
monthly pocket money.
It's a lie. Where? Are you not a Yoruba man now? As a meter, have you benefited anyone? Okay? Have you benefited anyone? Have you seen anybody that benefit in your community? I just told you my daughter tried. My son now, he has tried to log in, no way. I had to go and sit down. He got admission 2 days ago. They give me admission. Come and pay fee, but I can't pay. Go and sit down. Let's be looking.
I am Tinubu saying that Tinubu is a great man of the people. I am Tinubu saying that Tinubu has achieved a lot in a few years.
Yeah. Oh God. Tunde Okafo, see, let's say the reality. Let's say the truth. If you are in Nigeria telling us this, sir, they will eat you raw. Nigeria will eat you raw. We go eat her raw. I will tell you, if you come to Nigeria and start telling me all these things, Tinubu have done, we will eat you raw. I will chop you. I will tell you, show me where. Go. Look at now. Sun has not come. Go to make no light. The little light you are seeing is because of maybe there's rain. The transformer is getting cool. If there is sun now, you get light. Now tell me the roads. I'm just from here to Jepote. Go and check. The road is bad. You can't. So I just said take for my road. Go and check there. They will do this. They are doing. Do this just to show against 2027. Put caterpillar there, rotting there. You are telling me that somebody is abroad. Then you are telling me, let it come. Let it come. When Kule, there was a debate. Kule can even explain. Kule is the one promoting APC Tinubu. But that day, can you be able to explain what he just like what today Kafo is saying that Tinubu have done this? Where is it? Show us. What PDP have done, we saw it. We saw telephone, everybody holding 3-4 phone. And then we saw EFCC, which they are bastardized. You have one judiciary, Tinubu control judiciary. So police, control everything, control INEC under his APC. So what are you talking about? Everything under APC Tinubu has messed up. We can't enjoy democracy. One party system where you remove a governor, a democratic governor, and they place back again, tell you what to do, and the governor says it's loyal to you. Another party, see, it's very dangerous. Those who are saying Tinubu have done well, they are mocking us. That's mockery. That's mockery to Nigerians. If Tinubu have done well, we'll see it. It's not Tunde Okafo that is not proud that be telling us. We, the Nigerians, will be telling you, sir, we are okay.
Okay, I've made some comments here. King Jogba said a bag of rice was 25,000 naira when Tinubu entered.
Yes.
Now a bag of rice is 80,000.
Yes.
Petrol was 165 when APC took over.
Yes.
Now it's 850. Our external borrowing has grew more than 3 times in just 2 years. King Jogba, Rashid, when you are owing Lucky 100,000 and you pay him 15,000, does it mean that you have paid Lucky?
That's it.
That's what
Thank you.
Tinubu did.
Thank you.
Julius Adama is saying, Lucky, carry on, you too much. Edo is real.
I don't know, be Lagos. Thank you.
King Jogba said, Rashid, the person writing those nonsense is Agbadorian who is campaigning for Agbado.
That's it.
Dr. Okwaji said, hello guys. Tunde Okafor is being sarcastic. That's Dr. Okwaji. Adijo Elonge is saying, this Tunde plus Okafor, Oye Igbo or Oye Yoruba, Tinubu is a great man. How? Now let me take you on this. Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program. I don't know if you have heard the news, but let me read it out. Lawless NURTW, all this Agro. Top official named Shamsidin, aka Shamelon, brutalizes a dispatch rider in Lagos. He dealt with the guy till the guy gave up.
Let me tell you something. I tell you, under Tinubu, a lot of things are happening which have not happened before. You see, Agbero have taken over the whole Nigerians. The offices, they are Agberos. He has brought Agbero every corner. You transportation, every Agbero make money more than the people who are driving the vehicle.
I will make money.
What are you talking about? Everywhere you go, they make passengers to suffer. And if you listen, there's one Yoruba program I listen to, and they are saying on this, if your car, a trailer car has a problem that carry goods, carry food, has a problem of tire, Agbero will gather there. They want to collect 200,000 naira. Last man will be there, police will be there, and you are saying you have a government. You have a government. Government encourage them. And you see, as I said, sir, when the head is rotty, the leg, the man that is there, you should understand him. I told you the highest secret in Nigeria is Kolos.
Kolos?
Yes.
How do you know? Are you taking Kolos?
You see people, have you not seen on Facebook, a man was walking on the street sleeping, a lot. Somebody be like Kolos, and that Kolos will burn his shirt and burn his body there. That is the highest thing this APC government have brought to Nigerians. Kolos. You see, many people now, if they don't eat, the next thing they take Kolos. Because even the people who are in government, they behave like Kolos. They behave like Kolos, like people who are taking Kolos. You see, a president will be addressing you sleeping. A president will be in the party sleeping.
He has been attending meetings.
Which meeting? A meeting with zero nothing. Which meeting? Have you seen anything coming out from them? Or what is coming out to remove a governor of Universal State? Talking about this thing. See, my brother, see, you know why I cry? I don't know why my mother born me here. Born me for Togo or Burkina Faso. Yes, the only point I say enjoy this government now. Let me shock you. You see, that's why you see everybody is saying, I want the brother to become a governor or presidency. Before, the Yoruba did not vote for Tinubu before, but Tinubu have been able to compensate them. That's why you see every Yoruba man, few are supporting him. If you are AIG is a Yoruba man, automatically everything go for your side. If you are this, see, somebody say Buhari play the same thing. If Buhari play the same thing, the Yoruba man is supposed to play it, pick everybody together. If an Edo man is not doing well, I will tell you are not doing well. As I have a brother, the governor of Edo State, who did not vote for him. I want to see him doing the business. What is the business? Make Edo fight. If they have done that, leave the party system. But my own is Nigerians are dying under this government. Are you talking about health? Are you talking about hospital? Light? Are you talking about, you mentioned Agbero. Let me tell you, yes, Agbero has a power now in Nigeria. Everywhere they are planted. They Those who doesn't even understand Agbero before, they have planted everything because the man him is a product of that. That's why Agbero can beat a driver or beat anybody to death. Nothing will happen. Go to police station. You see police escorting this Agbero. You see that they have power now. They can create office. You see, if you can even create your office now, nobody will tell you. So far you are making a return. You can create office. Go to Augusta. Augusta is the worst. They have no security there. You can walk in the 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. I will not see a policeman with uniform. So what I'm saying is that there is no gain on that. Nobody have gained anything. They say student loan. My son cannot access it. You can't access it.
500,000 student loan.
Where?
With 20k money.
Go and try it. You try it now. They will bring fake leak. I have to tell my son, sit for house. Tinubu don't go to school. Don't want the child to go to school. Yes.
Maybe your student, your own child has not applied for it.
Oh! How many times? It's a fake. The footballers, they promised $100,000. I don't tell you, I don't receive it. I don't ask you, Rashid. The students, they said they promised 100,000. The footballers.
150 million.
If they receive them, they will come tell Nigeria, I said, I've received. So, what I'm saying, those who are promoting Tinubu on this channel, you have a right to, but I'm in Nigeria. I'm on ground over here. All these are fake. All fake. All this they are doing is just a way of encouraging Nigeria to vote for Tinubu. Let me tell you. See, this game 2027 will be Obi and Tinubu. Yes. And I pray Nigeria, open your eye. If you want to continue suffering, continue praising Tinubu, I'm in Nigeria. I know I'm an Edo man, as I said. I'm a brother. Any team from Edo go, we are brother. He's my brother. Yes, he's my brother. Because you see, there are people like this. They have human feeling. See, let me tell you, I praise the Igbo people. I don't say because they are here. If not be Igbo people, Nigeria for don't finish. They are the one making things now, making Tinubu government look as if it's even doing a little bit. They manage, bring products. Get by that product very cost, just to make sure they get it. They bring drugs to people to buy, like malaria drugs, all this whatever. Otherwise, so they bring food to sell. So now, what this government is doing is to gather all the money, frustrate them, and keep the money. Let me tell you. Vanity for vanity. Buhari die without putting cover for his grave. Just 6 feet. Just politicians, that's why you see them, all of them, they are brought treating themselves. They are sick. Look, all of them, they are sick.
The time is up.
So thank you very much, my brother. My name is Lucky. I don't know be Lagos. Let me tell you, 2027. That's it. Please. Just anybody telling you Tinubu work, it not work. Tinubu has given us. What is Tinubu? The highest Tinubu give us is poverty, suffering, and smiling, fighting you, praising you.
Mr. Lucky.
So thank you very much. On Monday, I will try to make sure say I'm here.
Okay,
Philip TV must be number one. We must grow Philip TV. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Kwaji said Tunu Okafor is being sarcastic. Please don't take it serious. I am Tunu Okafor saying that Nigerians are happy to vote for Tinubu because he is an achiever. Juventus Okpala saying, okay. Dr. Kwaji, Mr. Tunu Okafor, Ekole, okay. Let's so yeah, but good morning to everyone. No Nigerian command and crew members. Julius Adama, Lucky. Before Nigeria can change, we need vibrant young men who understand how the world is going. Not old men like Tinubu because he's old. Let's so yeah, but happy weekend to everyone. Nigerians are suffering and smiling. What is the way out? That is Gladys Oyabo. Dr. Okwaji, Tinubu is originally from Guinea. No Yoruba can tell us Tinubu's story. I did you a long way. Studio Okafor, now I get you. Nigerians are enjoying the new hope. Unwane. Gladys Oyabo, now wow. The news from home is alarming and heartbreaking. That is Gladys Oyabo. Good morning, Mr. Opara, the Okoko Dem of Biafra.
Good morning, all our fans all over the world. May God bless everyone of in Jesus' name. I am Mr. Paradini Okokondem. In this Republic of Biafra, led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and Biafra Republic government in exile. I thank God Almighty on behalf of all our fans, how we keep every one of them alive and blessing them, giving them protection. May God be blessed in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. I thank God Almighty for what is happening in Nigeria. People are coming to open their eyes to see the truth. Father, be blessed, be magnified in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I thank God Almighty even on behalf of this channel. May God be blessed in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button if you have not done so. Drop your comments, I'll read them out. And also share this program to others. WhatsApp group to Facebook group. God bless you as you do so. Good morning, Mr. Akwai. Let's start from here. 2027, Tinubu versus Jonathan. During the time of the regime of Jonathan, APC was criticizing his government that this government, there's Magomago in it. They were attacking Jonathan government. Now that Tinubu is there anyone that can attack Tinubu government, or they are scared or afraid of him?
You see, if you come into a good regime or good governance, I may say Abacha government was one of the best for Nigeria. After Abacha government, then from Obasanjo's second coming as a civilian president of Nigeria to Jonathan are another best governance that Nigeria have produced. But starting from 2015 up to this day, no good record for governance in Nigeria.
No good record.
No good record. Let us say the facts.
But someone pointed some good records here. What Tinubu has done.
Like what?
He said number one, Tinubu increased power supply by 50%. No other president has done anything since General Abacha. Number two, he paid off $14 billion out of our debt. Number three, paid off $6 billion owed to foreign airlines and other foreign investors by the previous administration. Number four, reduced inflation from 34% to 20%. A bag of rice which cost 110,000 is now going for 50,000. Five, increased non-oil revenue to 3 times the size of revenues from oil. This is happening for the first time in our history. Let me just drop to number eight. More than 500,000 indigent students have secured NEFON student loans with 20,000 monthly pocket money. That's Roti Mekayode.
Now, I'm asking those people that reduce inflation. Are they in Nigeria or are they outside Nigeria? We are in Nigeria. Where is that inflation that he reduced? Hiking petroleum products to 1,000 or 1,000 plus. A bag of rice he made at 35,000. Where Jonathan time it was 7,000. Buhari make it 35,000. Jonathan own now is 70,000 upwards. You say he reduced. Tinubu own 75,000 upwards. You say he reduced it to inflation. How much is our dollar ratio now? Nigeria to $1. Look at Kenya shilling. I came to know that Kenyan money is more than Nigerian money. When they awarded the 10 million Kenyan shillings to Nnamdi Kanu, which is about 120 million plus, 120 million plus in Nigerian money. Then how did he reduce the inflation? Go to Togo, Benin Republic. There was a time when they get 1,500 naira in Nigerian money. You will take it to go to Benin and build four-bedroom bungalow and roof it, pack in. But it's not so now. Benin Republic bought is sponsored than Nigerian money. Is it about insecurity? What have you done? Even the killing in Southeast is lesser in the time of Buhari than now. The killing in Southeast is lesser in the time of Buhari than now. In the Jonathan regime, do you see any killing all over Nigeria except in Borno? Jonathan contained them. Jonathan regime contained them. Where did Tinubu succeed? But whether Tinubu succeed or not, I'm trying to tell the whole world that I prefer Tinubu to be there in 2027. No matter his failure,
He should be there.
He should be there because Nigeria love him.
Because Nigerians love him.
Nigeria love Tinubu.
But we as in Nigeria, do you love him?
I'm a Biafra. I cannot hate whom Nigeria choose to be their leader. So as Nigeria love him, I love him. Yes. I'm in Nigeria. I cannot dictate for Nigeria. Like my brother Edo, not be Lagos said. He said Edo not be Lagos, but Edo na Biafra. That's the truth. We cannot detect for Nigeria. We are even though in this Lagos I am in the mercy of Nigeria. If Nigeria don't want me in this Lagos, they will quit me. Then I should go back home and face the massacre and the killing in Biafra. Now, you understand? I prefer Tinubu to be there because Obasanjo was there. We are crying. Yar'Adua enter. We are crying. Jonathan enter. We say, "Oh, Koko, Alabawala." Tinubu were there. I mean, Buhari entered there. The worst become worst. Jonathan is there now. I mean, Tinubu is there now. People are crying. After Tinubu enter, even if at all Angel Michael came from heaven and enter, Nigeria will still crying because the deed have done. Buhari government have drawn Nigeria back 100 years backwards before Nigeria will recover. What Tinubu is doing is to accomplish the word of Buhari. The work of Buhari is what Tinubu is accomplishing by making Finland to apprehend Simon Ekpa and to hold him, by rejecting Nnamdi Kanu not to go for treatment. That was the work of Buhari, not Tinubu, but Tinubu is trying to water, give fertilizer and water to the plant to Buhari planted. You understand? These people that are crying now that Tinubu is so good, Tinubu is so good, are they not the one who made Tinubu to be in power? To pay Tinubu back because Tinubu helped them to push Jonathan away. The same mafias, the same cabal, Fulani government of Nigeria, whom Tinubu help to push Jonathan away from power and give it to them. Now when Jonathan come, they help Jonathan. When the Tinubu come, they help Tinubu to push me to be from first to third. First down to third. For Tinubu to remain there. Now they are the people that are crying that Tinubu is so good. Who told them that Tinubu is so good? What made them to know that Tinubu is so good? When they say Tinubu is good and push me, Tinubu should remain there. I will, if I don't have PVC card, but I'm trying to get it now. If Tinubu come to election, I will vote Tinubu.
You vote for him?
I vote for Tinubu.
So Nigerian last what is doing.
Because I'm in Nigeria, I will vote Nigeria president. Forget about Obi or Jonathan. They are Biafra, but they don't realize they are Biafra. That's their problem. Jonathan, good luck, Ebele, Peter Obi, all of them are Biafra. They did not realize they are Biafra. Until the day they ran their Biafra, they pull out from Nigerian politics. All those senators, reps, governors, Ohanes and Igbo, traditional rulers that are jubilating for the massacre that is going in Igbo land, going in Biafra land, they have not realized whom they are.
They have not realized.
If they realize who they are, they could pull out, both in politics and everything. You see, the problem we are having in Southeast or Biafran territory. If we say, oh yeah, as you people know, we cannot be able to rule, or yeah, continue ruling, we fold our hand, leave them in their government. They will call you back. You do not contest in rep, you don't contest in senate, you don't contest in anything. You are looking for them. They will call you back because they don't know what is in your mind. They'll be afraid. But you are forcing yourself to belong to them when they don't want you to belong to them. You see, anybody that telling me that the Tinubu is wrong, I will tell that it's right. If you vote that Tinubu is wrong, I will tell that it's right because you love him, you vote him, you help him to be in power. Now, why are you crying? You complete his 30 years. Tinubu administration is not worse than Buhari administration. Buhari complete 8 years. Buhari complete 8 years. Let me tell you the truth. I'm a man who will tell you the truth and tell you where I stand. We are suffering in Nigeria now. There's hunger. There's hunger. There's insecurity. You understand? You give us light, you give us this thing, and if you give us light, you give everything build, and there's no human being to habitate it. What your labor is a waste. Let this security stop. Killing in Southeast, let it stop. Burning people's houses in Southeast. They hold the Nnamdi Kanu, hold the Simon Ekpa. They are the problem. Now, who are burning the houses in Okigwe? Is it Simon Ekpa? Is it Nnamdi Kanu? Who are destroying people's farm with the cattle? Is it Nnamdi Kanu? Is it Simon Ekpa? Is it agitators? We go to farm with the cattle and eating people's crops. taking cutlass, cutting people's crop in their own land, whom they said they're defending, who they said they want to liberate, then you are destroying them again.
CEO is saying good morning all, God bless you. Adidu Elong is saying Okoko dem as an Igbo man, how can you be called Okoko fully knowing the meaning in Igbo land?
Okoko Ndem is different from Okoko. Okoko Ndem I am bearing, or I took as my name. I took the full step of the, that's why I said new Okoko Ndem. I took the full step of the old Okoko Ndem from Cross River. Cross River is an Igbo man. The people from Igbo is a Efik. Imo is Efik. Efik is Imo. We are one. So I can bear any name from that territory. The old Okoko Ndem was the chief Biafran broadcaster. As I am broadcasting now, so that man was broadcasting that time on behalf of Biafra. After the war, the one apprehend him and jail him for 7 years. The one who said to Okoko Ndem of that time that what Ojukwu did is forgivable, but what you take your mouth to do me is so forgivable. He jailed the man for 7 years. 7 good years. The man was in detention without trial, without committing any offense, because he promoted Biafra. So if you don't know the meaning of Okoko Ndem, go to Cross River, ask the family of the old former Okoko Ndem, the original Okoko Ndem, the elderly Okoko Ndem. Ask the meaning.
Okay, during Jonathan, 1,000 Cotonou silver was 300 naira. Now, under Tinubu, 1,000 Cotonou silver is 2,800 naira. I am today I was saying that Tinubu performed more than all the past presidents of Nigeria.
Now tell me the way.
I am today I was saying that Peter Obi is not supported by all Biafrans. Ukoji Akinjo Okoko Ndem was a famous Biafra radio broadcaster during the Civil War. Julius Adama, let's forget about Biafra. Let's think how we are going to fix the country. Nobody share a country if anyone does it. If anyone does it, you must go for it. Okay. I am today I was saying that Nigerians are enjoying during Tinubu regime. Let me take you to politics now, Mr. Okora.
Mr. Didi Okoko Ndem, Mr. Para Didi Okoko Ndem. Yes.
Now, you are lucky President Tinubu believes in the rule of law. Yes, some Wike attacking Shore over his Tinubu criminal remark. You are lucky President Tinubu believes in rule of law, or else you'll have been arrested and jailed. Yes, some Wike is telling Shore.
Yes, Wike is the problem of Nigeria of today. It's one of the problem of Nigeria today. Today we are in. Yes, Wike is one of the Nigerian problem today, because yes, Wike is misleading Tinubu. Yes, telling him wrong informations. You understand? Look at the problem in River State. Yes, Wike is the cause.
It's the cause.
It's the cause. If Tinubu is operating under the rule of law, you could have listened to what court have said concerning Nnamdi Kanu. You can listen to it. But the only thing that Tinubu government is far better than Buhari government in the time of this thing. Tinubu government is better than Buhari government. Let us say the truth. But coming to rule of law, where is Tinubu doing that rule of law? Impeaching Fubara, sending him off and bringing him back. Is it the rule of law? Allowing Wike to cause mayhem. Is it the rule of law? Wike will use his mouth and insult everybody. Insult whoever we like. Say whatever he like. You see, Wike will promote Tinubu in all costs.
Wike will promote Tinubu in all costs.
In all costs, let us say the truth. Because Wike is eating from Tinubu purse now. What I mean from Tinubu purse? If Tinubu remove Wike from being Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Wike will have no stand in Nigeria anymore. Because he cannot penetrate in PDP much as I've been doing before. And the APC will looking at him twice to join them because they know that he's a destroyer. He's a confucianist. So, if his people like, let me say, a neutral person that's not a politician came and told me that Tinubu is ruling by law, I will look at it and think twice, examine whether what the man said is truth or false. But that's what I'm saying. But as for Wike, forget about that. Wike is doing it, saying all those things according to his belly. Let me tell you, every day Tinubu remove Wike, you will see another side of Wike on Tinubu. Another side of Wike on Tinubu, President Tinubu, you see it. But in other hand, Showore to come and call Mr. President or Tinubu Ashowaju, the Jagaba of Nigeria, criminal. There are so many terms of criminality. It depends what he means on calling him criminal. And if you watch all over the world, politicians in general are criminals.
Politicians in general
all over the world are criminals. Why do I say so? See the term of criminal I mean. They will tell you a word, they promise you they will do this, when they enter there, they will not do it. Donald Trump promised that if he enter office, the war between Russia and Ukraine will stop. Have he stopped? The war between Ukraine and Russia, have he stopped? Rather, the war will kindle more. Ukraine have more power, have more equipment, have more machineries, have more weapons to be destroying Russian cities where they have not able to done before. You see why I say most of them, or all of them, worldwide, in one way or the other, they express criminality in telling people lies. What they cannot do, they say they will do it. Look at Macron. The war between Russia and Ukraine, Macron caused it. He's the head, and Obama, they are the head of the war. The agreement they reached in 2014 concerning Ukraine and Russia, which Macron of France is one of the signatories. Did he accomplish it? Did he keep that law, that agreement? The Macron fulfill it, rather he lead Ukraine into war. So Showore know the type of criminality or the word uses criminal on the president. You know it. Like I overheard that when Tinubu was campaigning for 2023 election, he will say if maybe he enter, he will release Nnamdi Kanu. He will see to the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Where are we now? Buhari told Nigeria that if he enter, he will pay 5,000 to students for their upkeeping. Did he do it? He will end this security. Did Buhari do it? Rather, insecurity increase. So coming to their words, in one way or the other, they are trying to fool people by, so people will hold them as their word, as a word of criminal who has no ground.
Okay, let me some comment here. Nigeria problem plenty, that is GOA. Nnamdi Kanu say good morning Mr. Rashid, good morning, you are welcome this lovely morning. Ukwoji, Julius Adama, what solution do you have to fix Nigeria? Bebe Chidebe Onyedega Okay, sorry if I could not pronounce the name.
I know.
Tinubu must go for unity, peace and progress of Nigeria and our economy. Tinubu is gone, and if he insisted on being president in 2027, then the war beginning from the southwest just like NSAS. Nnamdi Kanu remind the Koko them that Simon Ekpa is a criminal who hijacked the struggle from MNK and formed criminal gang like Gen 2 to kill and kidnap Igbo, but they will pay for it. Julius Adama is saying Nigeria's 2027 Peter Obi or Jonathan Goodluck among one of them will be the president. You guys should calm down. Bebe Chidebe Okay. Tinubu is against the constitution of Nigeria, impunity and insecurities everywhere, unemployment. Let me take you on this before I let you go. Issue of Fubara before you go. Okay, this is the paper. Viewers, if you are watching, click on the like button, drop your comment, and also share this program to others. Okay, before we go there, let me take you to this. Each time Atiku wants to deflect from one party to another, they would say Nigerians are hungry. He was vice president for 8 years under PDP, and he decamped to AC saying Nigerians are hungry. He decamped back to PDP, Nigerians are hungry. He decamped to APC, Nigerians are hungry. He decamped back to PDP, Nigerians are hungry. He left the PDP again and they come to ADC because Nigerians are hungry. Imagine such a character. That is coming from the FCT minister. He is from Wike.
Now, in this case, Wike said the truth. In this case of Atiku, I'm not saying that Atiku is a rolling stone. I'm not saying so, that Atiku is a rolling stone. But look at his political movement. It looks like a rolling stone that gathered no sand. Atiku looks like an unstable water.
Atiku.
It looks like unstable, political unstable water. He's a man who cannot stand firmly in one political party. Jumping from one politics to another politics will make him to look like as if it's inconsistency. I'm not saying that it's inconsistency, but it will make him to look like as if it's inconsistency. Now, since he's going from one party to another party, have he achieved any good thing in politics? Since 80s, the late Major General Yaradua brought Atiku to political light. What have Atiku achieved? The only time he could achieve something, 2 times he could achieve something, was the time he was Vice President to Obasanjo. He did not submit himself to Obasanjo. He ran to make war with Obasanjo and to lose that position. He could have succeeded to Obasanjo had he been loyal to Obasanjo. Now, 2019, Obi influence made Southeast and the whole South vote for him. He won 2019 election because he contended with his brother Buhari Fulani. He piped low and allowed Buhari to hijack his mandate. Now he come out. Start that time. After that, to 2019, tell me the good impact Atiku have made in politics. Every year he come and become a presidential candidate of any party, and at primary he will fail. I look at Atiku just like a Zeke, who did not want any election until he died, apart from Western election 1953. Zeke got becoming third in every election until Zeke of Africa died. Later become a ruler of our nation. So Atiku pick his own ground. If I were Atiku, I'm not trying to insult him. Let it be far from me that I'm insulting Atiku. But if I were Atiku, I could have resigned from politics.
Resigned
from politics.
But has any politician ever resigned for politics?
They will not resign until they fail woefully. They will not resign. Because to my own understanding, I don't see Atiku becoming a president of Nigeria with election, unless by any other means. With election, I don't see it, because the last opportunity he had to be a president was 2019, and he missed it by himself. He failed it by himself, not to rise up and stand on his feet. And that's what I'm saying. And the Igbos, P2B, Jonathan should be careful. I'm giving them advice. If you look at this 2017 now, I mean 2027 election, you see that it become between North and West. It becoming North and West. The North want Tinubu out completely. They don't want him again. Let us say the reality. Now that East, they are trying to drag East in, to use East as an instrument to remove Tinubu. And the North are dragging East in, and the West are dragging East in. Tinubu is coming now to form alliance, Southern Alliance, which I will refuse during the civil Biafran Nigerian war. When Ojukwu want to form Southern Alliance to liberate from North, I will say no, join North. In 2015, Tinubu said no to Southern Alliance and join North to produce Buhari. Now Tinubu is coming to form alliance, Southern Alliance, to retain the power. Now to who say Igbo will never rule. now are trying to bring Igbo man to form alliance against Tinubu. Tinubu want to bring Igbo man to form alliance against North. Igbo people should be careful. Otherwise, they will take their head to settle skull again.
Settle skull again? Again,
yes. Because the Biafra war started in West. Biafra war started in West here. Between Akintola and Awolowo. They call it political riots. Started in West here. And they end in Biafra land. End in East as Biafra war or Nigerian Civil War. When the Igbos, Major Nzogu, 15 boys of January 1960 intervened to save the Yorubas, they turned against Igbo man. They should be careful. The same thing is trying to repeat now again. The Igbo should mind themselves and be watching the politics of 2027. I know that they will not agree. I know that the Igbo will not agree. They like to come up to show that we are part of Nigeria. Forget about that part of your Nigeria. Nigeria don't need you. Nigeria don't need you. Okay?
I am Tinubu was saying Atiku is an illegal immigrant and is a Fulani man from Cameroon. Dr. Okwo did the same Wike called PDP malaria and called APC cancer. That how can he leave malaria and join cancer? Today he is working and aiding cancer to prevail. CEO is saying this man is very funny. Julius Adama, history will judge Wike all evils that he is doing under the APC government. But he is on Wike, and Nigerians not hungry. That is GOA. CEO, Tinubu is not going to fix Nigeria. We will continue to suffer in Nigeria from this government. Tinubu, I was saying that Tinubu is an upright, responsible president. GOA said, bring that long neck camel. Call Kule to come here. Long neck as well.
Kule have gone. Okay, I'm closing. The only remedy for Nigeria is to attend to all Israel. As far as we continue having one Nigeria, the citizens of one Nigeria continue to suffer. Because the power that is in Nigeria, ruled by colonial master, one by colonial master will not allow you to see road. Look at now, do you know that all the terrorists going on in Nigeria, foreign powers know about it. I'm still saying it. Foreign power knows about it. If not so, it could have stopped. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Chad, rise up. Stand against foreign power in their country. Do you see terrorists anymore over there? Like that all of them drift down to Nigeria. Nigeria become their heaven on earth. So, the only best to attend to all Israel, Tinubu should release Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu should settle Biafra issue and set the timetable for Biafra to go. And that timetable will start from 2027 so that Biafra can be able to vote him in if you want Biafra to vote him in. Because Biafra will still remain as part of Nigeria. But let it be settled so that Biafra will vote him in to have what he wants over North. If not so, what will happen, I don't know. But Igbos should be careful. Otherwise, they'll take their head to settle the score between the West now and the North.
President is saying Nnamdi, okay. GOA, Kule runs from Flip TV because they hear comment live and direct. He go hear what to change his life. Okay. I am Tinubu for greeting Mazi Okpara for his assertion about the ugly politics of Nigeria atmosphere.
Thank you, my brother.
Okoko is a Biafran. Adejo Elonge, Mazi Nnamdi, Okoko in them is a hardcore Biafran. Okay, because Precious Ikedi, Nnamdi is for Biafra 100%. Nnamdi Alusi asked you that Okoko them, are you for Biafra or for one Nigeria?
I am for Biafra, but first to be in Nigeria with the gun by Gowan. I am Biafra, call Biafra. First to be in Nigeria, but the Gowan gone. And I want to make a decision. A person that is calling someone criminal, if that person calls someone criminal, should go and examine his brain. Someone do not hijack anything from Nnamdi Kanu. But someone stand on the gap that Nnamdi Kanu, absence of Nnamdi Kanu created. Someone came in when they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. Someone was in Nnamdi Kanu when he was having been kidnapped. Call himself disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. And the one Nnamdi Kanu were kidnapped, nobody were able to fix up. Simon Ekpa fix up. And things were moving out to find. So anybody that calls Simon Ekpa criminal, that person should examine his head. Both Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu are fighting for the liberation of their people. Understand? Gentle the Yahoo is not a criminal. It's not a kidnapper. Who are the kidnappers? Okay, if Gentle Yahoo is a kidnapper, is a criminal, is a killer, what of Asidukubo? What of Bubago? What of Udogachi? Eh? What are they doing?
He said Okoko them is Gentle fighting for freedom.
Gentle is fighting for freedom.
But it's also killing Biafrans.
It's not killing Biafrans. Okay, look at it now. The burning houses burning in Okigwe, is it Gentle that's burning it? How can Gentle go? Okay, Gentle, if Gentle is a kidnapper, is it Gentle that kidnap his wife, kidnap his children? Where are they? Is it Gentle that kill his small brother? Where are they? Is it Gentle that kill his mother? If Gentle is a criminal, why will he come and kill some people? His own mother, brother, wife and children. People should know what they are saying. Let us stand on the truth. Let us stand on the truth. And that's why I like to say the truth. Thank you, our viewers all over the world. May God bless every one of you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Thank you for letting him know about Simon Ekpa. We have a lot of problems in Nigeria. I don't know when is going to stop. That CEO. I support Simon. That's Dr. Okoji. Okoko, why are you in Lagos? You answer that next time.
I'm in Lagos because I have been in Lagos before the struggle. I am in Lagos as a stranger. That's why I'm in Lagos. I am in Lagos as immigrant. I'm in Lagos as immigrant.
Okay, let me allow you to.
Thank you.
Let me bring in Mr. Lawrence. I don't know if Mr. Benjak. Shameless man, you are defending Gentle, a man who slaughtered Igbo soldiers, keep people on live video, and he said such person is fighting for freedom. That is Nnamdi Anusi. Chukwu Jekunwewu, Mr. Kokodem. I am talking for saying that Mazi Okwara for saying that. Okay, thank you, Mazi Okwara, for saying that Simon Ekpa is not a criminal. Let's start this lovely morning. Good morning to two white people.
Good morning. Good morning.
Where should we start from? Politics this morning. Politics. Tinubu versus Jonathan. Let me start from you. Tinubu versus Jonathan. Now, when Jonathan was in power, APC, Tinubu was criticizing Jonathan government then that this government is not good. When he wanted to do subsidy, he led a protest and other things he did then. Now, Tinubu is in power. Is there no other person that can challenge Tinubu or criticize, that can come out as publicly and criticize his government?
Good morning to having me here this morning. I'm privileged to stand here in this morning. And good morning, our viewers. King Jogba, Omo Oduduwa, 2 billion, my senior brother, good morning, and Omo Oduduwa, and Auntie, and so on and so forth. Good morning, every one of us. Yeah, Tinubu versus Jonathan 2027. It's a funny joke. A funny joke. Let me tell you one thing, that our people say that what goes around comes around. Abi? Listen, Asuwaju Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaba of Africa, the Jagaba of Nigeria, Omiloko, the president of Nigeria. What happened the time of Jonathan want to repeat back again against Asuwaju as a president of Nigeria now. That's why I use that proverb. What goes around comes around. Look at, not already watch the game Ahmed Tinubu is playing since come the president of Nigeria. They already watched the game. Now they already started it. Now they want to return the game for the Ahmed Tinubu. You know, so Nigeria is a draft. Anybody come and play and go, play and go, play and go. We their citizens, we are mugus. The whole citizen, the whole Nigerians, They are mugus. There are people that are coming outside and say they want to vote. They are mugus because Nigeria didn't vote. They do selection. Now the North, now they are planning everything to remove Ahmed Tinubu in 2027.
Can he be removed?
Why? Why? He's a human being.
We know him as a
He's uplifting. The king, this man in the Bible, the rich man, look at himself finish and said that everything is okay for him. Who is God? What happened? God look at him and said, this is a foolish man. Just pimp the light off. He come to rule a dead person. King Solomon said again that he have everything, power, everything. What happened? It's only King Solomon from woman beings existing now. Only man that married 700 wives and 300 concubines, and no man on this earth that have money reach King Solomon. And Bible, when God asked King Solomon question, what did you need? King Solomon said, God, give me wisdom to use it and rule my people. Which Nigeria president Ahmed Tinubu, did Ahmed Tinubu tell God, give me wisdom to rule Nigeria?
No, you don't know.
Now what is happening now, he said that Omiloko, nobody can remove him. 2027 we're going to sit down as a president of Nigeria. That is how some people that claim they are wise, they are doing what to act. But what happened after everything? God will decide who going to be the leader or the president of Nigeria. Jonathan is already testing power. He knows the game. What is happening in the Nigeria politics? Jonathan knows that in Nigeria they didn't vote, they do voting. They do selection.
Okay, GOA, you know no road Okoko. Ask Lucky for road to Biafra. Chukwujekun with Mr. Okoko them, okay. King Joba Okoko with them is in Lagos because they said we are in one Nigeria. And Tony Dirichukwu saying black man, especially those living in Nigeria, lack integrity, understanding to stand and say the truth and stand on it. Because the Nnamdi does have ego soldiers. And you didn't hear when he said that Opus Odima had a meeting with them. Mr. Lawrence, the way of Ben Jack, he was among the marked witnesses against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, thanks to one who are saying, good morning, my brother Lawrence, to you, all my people. GOA, Ben Jack, president of Concord Hotel, the Emiloko of Concord, good day, sir. Adejo Elongo, Ben Jack, you should not say anything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu here. Sabutua. Good morning, Mr. Ben Jack.
Yeah, good morning.
Jonathan versus Tinubu 2027. What do you have to say about this?
Well, Jonathan versus Tinubu 2027. I want to ask, have Jonathan come out and said that I want to contest for president for 2027?
When Jonathan was in power, Tinubu criticized him that your government is not good. Your government is very, very bad. Now that Tinubu is in power, is there anyone that can challenge Tinubu?
Well, you know that when a man come out to become an evil, no one. But there's other people who can challenge. And some part of the North, they are talking about the regime. If the Atiku, former vice president, is talking about Tinubu, what he's doing, and which is not good. And not only Atiku, Obi itself are saying it about it. But I want to tell you, what happened to the Pharaoh of Egypt is what goes to happen to Ahmed Tinubu right now. Because the Pharaoh of Egypt are ruling the goal, think that he have all and all. But God is with the Pharaoh of Egypt. Not that God abandoned Pharaoh of Egypt. But what God did, God blocked his ear. So Pharaoh of Egypt will be doing whatever that he want to do. But when time reach, God say, I am the King of Kings. And God did his own work. And Pharaoh of Egypt enter into problem. And that is what goes to happen to Ahmed Tinubu.
As in what Liverpool said, I need Ben Jack number. You have a phone now.
Okay.
I will collect it.
Okay.
In Nigeria, we need Biafra, but we should not killing You should stop killing innocent egos in the name of fighting for freedom. Go to Orisu, Okigwe, Lilu, Iyala, Olu. It's like a war zone ghost area. People has run away. Is that true?
Yes, what is going on that is what's happened between governor of Imo State and the one Imo State choose, that is Ihejora. When Hope Uzodimma collects the favor Imo State choose, that's the day the problem Imo State started. We can know that Imo State is a peaceful area if you come to Southeast, where you can go and enjoy and move freely. Imo State, but immediately governor of Imo State Uzodimma collected power for Ihedora. The problem of Imo State started, and you see that 95% of problem Imo State is having is from the governor of Imo State. It's not the Biafrans. The governor of Imo State did what? Recruit some group of people from Southeast, West, North, and Middle, Niger Delta and others, and put them as a security in Imo State. Anybody that say against in government will do what? We have the punishment. That's how the problem started. The same thing what happened in Nigeria here. When one person come outside and tell Jonathan, I will make your government ungovernable, we see the language, and that language is speaking till now. Those machinery the politician brought in Nigeria, they are not want to go. They are want to collecting the same honey that Nigeria. God is bless Nigeria, and that's what is happening, and that exactly is happening in Imo State. Now, those terrorists, the East governors and senators, they are brought the machinery they brought in the Imo State. There is the people that are killing the citizens of Imo State. Number one, it's not IPOB people. People that are killing the citizens of Imo State is the terrorists. Yeah, it's the terrorists. It's not the IPOB. You look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the agitation Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you didn't see any gun, you didn't see any knife, you didn't see anything arms of sharp objects. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu use only biro and phone and laptop agitate. Look at Samuel Ekpa. The Samuel Ekpa come Nigeria here, nobody sees Samuel Ekpa. It's based in Finland. How can you say that Samuel Ekpa is a terrorist? A man that never come Nigeria since he travel, leave Nigeria. He stayed in Finland and he stayed there and controlling in Nigeria to show you that the Southeast governor, they are not doing anything. Most of Imo State, Abia State, Ebonyi State, and Enugu State. Look at Abia State. You will see Ale Soti as a man that performed very well in Abia State. You can see before in Abia State, the state that you see that terrorists, the kidnapping, the robbery is happening in Abia State daily basis. In Abia State, immediately let's say to enter there, we see those kind of mess stop in Abia State to show you that any corner, any problem they are having in any state, the government's hand is there. As far as Alex Otu already show tell everybody what is happening. As far as Alex Otu can conquer what is happening in Abia State, you see that in Imo State, in Abia State, Imo State, Enugu State, Anambra State, if they can follow the governors of these 5 states, you see that peace will reign in the whole entire Southeast. Stop attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mostly and Samuel Ekpa. Even though Samuel Ekpa is a terrorist, if Samuel Ekpa is a terrorist, is the space the governors bring make Samuel Ekpa can penetrate and enter there, but I don't count Samuel Ekpa as a terrorist.
Should Gentle the Yahoo be counted as a terrorist?
Well, Gentle, I cannot call him a freedom fighter.
You cannot call him. Why?
And this is when you are talking about freedom or Biafra, Biafra can never come with shooting of gun. No, there be no barrel of gun. Biafra will come in gentle way, the way God said it will be. And it will be a great nation. A day to be a surprise for people the day announcement of Biafra will come. People thought that they're going to shoot gun. No. It is God's own state, God's own nation. So we are working on it. We are fighting on it. But we are not going to go through violence. We are going to maintain our no exodus, no violence. No exodus, no violence. We are going to stand on it. But anyone who said that he can go through violence, sorry for the person.
Okay, now you said, if really you are protecting them, as you said, why then did they run away? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Bebe Chidebere Oye de Kega. Yoruba has destroyed the Igbos. Now the North is about to do the same to Tinubu in 2027. The only way to break the northern stronghold is to move the Nigerian capital to the southeast or south-south. 7-11. Inamdu Anusi, what do you know about freedom fighting? Nwa Nkoko we are in. See what happened. And to the Dirichiku, even if you bring an angel to govern Nigeria, it will still not work. I don't know why we find it
true.
Even though we know that the union called Nigeria is not working. Is it working or not? Close to that.
Well, the unity of Nigeria is not working.
It's not working. Thank you. God bless. Is it working or not?
My brother, Ejanya Amoka Karaka. You can use as a no conda mature. Now in Nigeria here, the civil servants, they are crying daily basis. Light, we don't have light. Road, we don't have road. Hospital, we don't have hospital. Food, we don't have food. And our security, they are dying in daily basis. Are we working in unity? Use your teeth, use your tongue, and count your teeth. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. I gave you a short time, though you're in second, but I gave you a short time, so I apologize for that. I am like I was saying that I am not comfortable with this senseless Benchak who talks rubbish. Bebe Chidebere said Biafra public issues will be revisited by the United Nations Assembly because the Nigerian government voted for the Palestinian state while America is against it. So Biafra is coming. Is Biafra coming?
So Biafra that one a reality now. Biafra must come. That one a reality. No matter they do, you see, they can't conquer the light. The light is already shining. You see, if you let me arrest 100 somewhere, million are still coming because the deed has been done. The sacrifice, you see, blood has been shed, so it must come to pass. That is reality fact.
Jonathan, now during the regime of Jonathan, APC, they were criticizing Jonathan regime that this government is very bad. When Jonathan wants to remove subsidy, we saw Tinubu led a protest at Ojota here. Now is the time of Tinubu now. Tinubu is in power now. Now APC are doing worse. They are doing more than what Jonathan did in 2012. Is there nobody that can attack this government?
You see, the government is already attacked. We in Nigeria are not in times with the government. The government is not popular. See, yesterday, see this same president, he masterminded the protest against Jonathan. And Jonathan was removed because Jonathan was trying to remove oil subsidy that time, fuel subsidy. See, they gang up against it. See, Jonathan is a criminal, is a this, is a that. At the end of the day, they brainwash millions of Nigerians and will not believe in them, not knowing that they are the original mafians. Now they not came. What did we see? We see negative in the hand of them. They rule Nigeria as if it's their own property. But I thank God that come 2027 there will be a game change. See, Nigeria is tired of their system. Their system is getting out of hand. See, there is nothing is working under their home. See, the government in the day today, it's not working. Let us be frank with ourselves. Tinubu came as a mafia. He said, it is my turn. He removed Jonathan with the propaganda of a fuel subsidy. And the first day you were sworn in, you never even go to home and rest. You say, subsidy is bad. Now, Nigeria is gone.
Okay, Lua, let me allow you go.
God bless you.
And let me bring Mr. Gilman. Ukwoji, Nigeria must break. It won't be long. How can Nigeria cast such a vote? 7-11, Oga Benchak, kindly stop talking. Biko, 1963 to 67. How did Nigeria concern old Eastern region? Adijo Longe, my G. Oluwawan, welcome. We are the reality of the reality, says Oluwawan. Good morning, Mr. Gilwan. After you have Mr. Tinubu, just the topic, Mr. Biafra Evangelist on the topic. CEO, yes, it's not working. I agree with you, my brother. Good morning, Mr. Gilwan.
Good morning. It's nice being here once again. Good morning to all of our esteemed viewers who have always stood by us, who are always watching us. We say a very, very big thank you to all of us. They are the best viewers in the world. The viewers on Flip TV are the best by far. Anytime I'm here, I'm always happy, I'm excited. This is my home. I'm always here, and God will always be here. So, viewers all across the nations of the world, we say a very happy weekend to you. It's Saturday, and we hope that by Monday, when we come back here again, we are going to meet all of us alive and in very good health. God bless you.
Good morning, Mr. Gilwan.
God bless you.
I was saying that Oluwawan of Africa is not talking well because Tinubu is working. CEO, good morning, boss.
Mr. CEO calls me boss. I call him boss. I call all of our viewers. They are the boss. They are the reason why we are here. And the most important thing that they do is that they watch us. That is the primary thing. That we come here and you are watching us. For that alone, I say God bless you all. Any other thing that comes extra, but that is the main reason why we are here. You watch us. You always like, you always drop your comments. Viewers, I say, with all humility, God bless you.
Oluwawan, my man, well done. Mr. Gilwan, I must apologize because I won't be giving you much time today.
No problem. I understand how it is.
Good to see you today. God bless you. That's coming from CEO.
God bless you.
Dr. Okwaji, hello, Mr. Gilwan.
Hello, sir. Dr. Okwaji, God bless you. I remember I had this number while I was a speaker here under Mr. Kadesh. Then when Mr. Okwaji called me, he was come and become a presenter. I called Dr. Okwaji and he answered, and he has always been here. So kudos to Dr. Okwaji. Kudos to people like Omo Odua, Mr. Charles from Canada. God bless him so much. I cannot forget here during December, buying us food here every time. King Joe Ogba, what he always does, our football match almost every weekend. Okay, that's one know how. What you always do. Precious Ikedi, Mr. Mazi, the Vitudo Okafo. As I mentioned name, many of them. The names are endless. What they've always done for us, just more importantly, they always watch us. They criticize us objectively. God bless Nnamdi Anusi. God bless all of you. Many names. So for that alone, I say God bless you with all humility. God bless you. Let's begin.
What is happening in Nigeria right now cannot even happen in Ghana. It's so sad. Southwest is the problem of Nigeria. They are the reason Nigeria is still the way it is. Precious Ikedi, Mr. Gilwan, you are putting on weight. I do you along, Mr. Gilwan, watch your weight. It be like say money don't come.
Amen. I cannot say amen. I can say thank you. People like you have always supported us, and we don't take it for granted. Sometimes, no matter how bad it is, if you stand on the truth or on the side of humanity, God will always find a way to provide for you. The problem started from, you see, Nigeria problem are in phases. The first problem was in 1914. The Southern Protectorate and other protectorate was joined together without the consent of the people. That was the first problem, Niger area. And like I've always said, what does Niger mean in Yoruba if you're a Yoruba person watching me? What does Niger mean in Igbo if you're an Igbo person watching me? What does it mean in Hausa? What does it mean in your native language? Many people are watching here. 3 billion, God bless you, so all of you. What does Niger mean in your language? It means nothing. Nigeria is just a fabrication of the Britain to advance their business. Nigeria was not created to succeed. So it is not a cause. It cannot succeed. It's not the devil. When I come here, I give you reality. Nigeria will not succeed because God did not create Nigeria. And people that created Nigeria created it on the basis of hypocrisy. So Nigeria is an hypocritical creation by the British to advance their business. Royal Niger Company. Now it become Nigeria now. So the Yoruba people themselves, they were not approached. Igbo were not approached. Asa were not approached. But we were forced together to be one. That's the first problem. Second problem was 1960. Nigeria got independent. The Hausa people say they are not ready for independence. Go and read your history. They were not ready. People like Nnamdi Azikiwe who believe in one Nigeria, they call him South Africa, and others convinced the North to join Nigeria. But the British saw that when they did indirect rule, the North bowed to them. The British intentionally, quote unquote, gave the North power. How can you give power to the least educated? 1960. The third problem was 1966 and 1967. No, it's not from 1963 when Awolowo and Samadu Kakitola, that's my son Kakitola, when they are having back and forth over the premier of Western region, which resulted into the Nigerian Civil War. And before that Civil War, Ojukwu and I watched the documentary of the Nigerian Civil War. I watched it on Tuesday. Ojukwu and Yakubu Gowon went to Abu in Ghana. They agreed, whether they agreed. They came back in Ojukwu's language. Yakubu Gowon reneged. The Nigerian Civil War. That is the third problem. The fourth problem of Nigeria was 2015. There was light and there was darkness. Nigerians had a choice between light and darkness. PDP and the new party that had no ideology. People just come together from nowhere. I call them strange bedfellows. The APC, they just came against a man that one way or the other he became president by the will of God, because from being a deputy governor to a governor, now to vice to the president. And the man was doing well, but the man was from a minority region, the Ijaw people. Nigerians majorly Hausa, Yoruba and Igbo, they Wazobia, they can put Fulani, that's one side. Now, these people went against Jonathan. That was the big see. If anything happens in Nigeria today, the turning point was that 2015. The democratic terms, Jonathan and Buhari. I was here when I warned people, they refused to listen. Then, Nigeria refused to follow common sense. They refused because of brainwashing by some religious leaders, brainwashing by some ethnic leaders. And they left Jonathan and voted for Buhari. Nigeria was number one economy in Africa under Jonathan. Now we are number 4. And Buhari came, and even because don't forget all these IPOB that you are calling, they were there under Jonathan. Nnamdi Kanu was under Jonathan. But it was people like Buhari that just find a way to divide Nigeria. Almost, he started looking, he said, I will teach them language, I'm going to teach them the language we understand. So Igbo people are 5%, they are just in the nation and everything. So Buhari started it. And the last one, 2023, okay, let us amend the ways. You have made a mistake of voting for Buhari. Only a mad person that does the same thing over and over again and expect different results. Okay, let's go. APC has failed Nigeria. 2023, let's go on that route. Peter Obi came. Okay, this man is a good man, especially for the fact that Yoruba have ruled Nigeria. Obasanjo for 8 years. Fulani had ruled for 11 years. So Yar'Adua was a Fulani. He died. Then Buhari. So Yoruba have ruled. Did not have ruled. Let us allow an Igbo man to rule. And again, not a foolish Igbo man. Not somebody like I don't want to mention useless Igbo man. This one have competence. Let's go to Peter Obi. That was still people still voted for. So that is the problem. Now look at it now. Look at it. Now tax regime is coming in January. Look at the face of Nigerians. Because you had a choice from 1914, the British, to 1960 independence, to 1967 Nigeria Biafra Civil War, to 2015. These are the breakdown one by one of the problem where we find ourselves today in Nigeria. The question is, how do we get out of this? Or can we get out? Or again, have we learned our lesson? We have not learned our lesson. When people are saying, I say, look, all this over there, maybe not here go there for Oba. They will come with one, what is that thing of rice? One paint rubber of rice. And I know it. I only say it. One paint rubber of rice, 2 spaghetti, 1 groundnut oil, 3 indomie. That's what every year is the pack is at one place, and 5,000. Now, the people that are shouting today that they are tired of, they will vote again. I mean they talk maybe today. It's the same thing every year. But maybe this year, maybe they will make it. Maybe they will increase it. And after they've increased maybe from 5,000 to 10,000 or 20,000 naira, they give to them. People in the comment section, they say this is the time of the government. They will come here to vote. After voting 27, they come to complain a few months later. Only a mad people does the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result. Until there is proper restructuring. Until a particular region stop feeding the nation. Most of the money Nigeria Delta get up, the oil. If that region stop feeding Nigeria, where everybody is now working, look at I have many news. Where I want to start from, but I have limited time. I have to go. Now, bandits they do meeting with security. Bandits are doing meeting. Today, yesterday evening, bandits released 40 people. Bandits. You said Ambekano is dangerous. Okay, between Ambekano and that bandits, where pack people for inside the house, hold them captive. Which of them is a terrorist? But one is in prison. One they do meeting with government. When Buhari arrested Yoruba nation agitators, you see, until there's a proper restructuring, let every region use what God has given to them for their own benefit. If that oil, Nigerian Delta today, if that oil dry, you know that North have something. All the gold in the north, all the thing in the north, are you enjoying it? Everything that oil. Last month, last day of the month, they go to Abuja to collect money from oil. Fueling insecurity. What gave rise to the banditry? Have you asked yourself? Banditry in the north. What made it so lucrative is the fact that that place where those bandits there's some natural resources there, and they are controlling it. But the oil of Nigeria Delta, you are using it. Return to the basics, or you keep crying and keep complaining. Now listen, they're not there today. Today is Saturday. On Thursday, MC Olomo went to US. In Pekin, he did for US Army. MC Olomo Pekin the US Army. But you, the 5,000 that they give every day. Why no kind of Pekin can't join the jam, may go fight Boko Haram? We never know what will happen. See, until people know the truth, and not just knowing, standing for the truth. Jesus said, if you know these things, he continues to say, happy are you if you do them. Not just knowing, it's about doing corresponding action with the knowledge that you have. That's why people like us, no, they see me, nothing concerns me. I'll come, I tell you, I give you prediction, it will come to pass. When Buhari lock, I'm coming just 1 more minute. When Buhari lock Yoruba border for Seme, he open Katsina border. When I told them in this place, them say I don't like Buhari. I said no problem, go see the result. You have seen it. When Fulani started to use AK-47, when I shout, say how can Esma be using AK-47? They say I don't like Buhari. I'll just talk. In a few months later, this no worries. Nigeria go there. They start sharing something now. They will collect it. So Nigerians are not ready. I don't think that we will ever be ready because our religious leaders they are playing a part. Traditional rulers. Those ones where Christian Jonathan when in there for power. Those ones that Christian Jonathan, those pastors, they are alive today. I've not said anything. Now they say go and find solution. I'll be Rashid. I don't know. If I ask you, you cannot say it on name.
Pastor said,
how much is the current salary now? You don't be talking. The money, no be sad. That money not reach for 10 days. Now it's the economy, the inflation. That be the laugh. If you want to eat a normal food in the morning, like 3,000. Maybe they chop well. I know they drink alcohol. I know they chop well. 3,000 in the morning. So if you want to chop, how much you want to chop? But why they chop with 15 naira under Jonathan? 100 naira. Now if you want to buy snacks, you can buy Coke of 15 naira and egg of 15 naira under Jonathan. That same thing now almost 2,000. Are they lie? The pastor will tell them that I go Jota go protect and go to dance. They be in their life today.
Now the pastor is saying,
and that the thing be that because they don't know say that they don't say una mumu. All they are picking their abroad. Pastor say, pastor get bulletproof car, pastor get security. Pastor, God bless you. Nigeria will not get sense. When they continue to go. See, those people, they know that if Nigeria works today, church go reduce. It's a common sense because what you are praying for most times is what government should do for you. They know. So, because the government are not doing it and they are working together, quote unquote, they have made your life so miserable. You come there to pray and be open every year. You do the same prayer. Mr. Rashid, God bless you. Let me allow Mr. Shedu come in.
Let me second before you go. Randon on said, divide this future country where they on our back. Are you not tired of receiving crumbs from people in diaspora? This is why most of them want Nigeria to remain, so their ego remain inflated. Precious Kedi said something, but I don't know if I should read it out.
No, can you know what he said? I've read it. See, the thing is, okay, that was in 2001 November. We were fasting then because I already said it. I grew up a Muslim, so we were fasting then. I was in primary school, so I was cleaning something on the work. We were very short and we were very young. As I was cleaning, my friend, his name is Samuel, my lovely friend then, he's from Akwa Ibom, very good guy. When we were young, so he removed the desk from my leg, so I fell down. That's how my teeth became like this, everything. But that's not, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know. That's it. I'm not worried about those things. But God bless you. If there's anything I'm going to tell you, but God bless all of you.
Kinto is not one lover of TV. I respect him. Okay, Tesuwano Ariwa, thanks for being a grateful being. Happy you can grow. I am too lucky for reminding Mr. Ariwa that Nigeria is an inspired country. Anthony Dirichuku, in my own understanding, the name Nigeria has no meaning. It means Niger or Niger. Okay. Dr. Okwaji, Mr. Junior Kawa is another big fan here. Kudos. God bless you and always stand for the truth. But the only man that can get us Biafra is MNK. MNK is my mentor and I'll always be loyal to him until eternity. Nigeria means Niger area. Nnamdi Anusi, Ilwan is not like OJ. Ilwan is like a true Yoruba man without sentiment. Ukwaji, Adijo also needs to be respected here. That is Oyabo, Akonbi, etc. GOA, Ilwan Yoruba has ruled for 8 years, causing confusion everywhere and agberoism. And Dr. Nnamdi Anusi, if Biafra come, he will give Yoruba people like Ilwan, Adekunle, Vincent land in Biafra land because in spirit they are Biafra son. Me, you don't remember me. You know, give me anything.
You won't laugh. Mr. is coming to Bakari everything.
OJ will be banned from entering Biafra land forever because I am still account for saying that Jehovah God will always bless Mr. River because he speaks the truth for us to learn. That is true, boss. You are very right. That's CEO. If I give play all these things like Indomie, he will call me Ashiwaju. Random on. Nnamdi Anusi, calm down. How are you supporting the actualization of Biafra? I am sure you are giving moral support and not financial. 7-11. Nnamdi Anusi, people like you are the problem we Biafras are facing. You love MNK but hate Mazi Simon Ekpa. Are you listening to yourself? Anthony Digichiku, my brother, I agree with you, but I want you to understand that Southwest needs to wake up. Let them not see this disintegration of Nigeria as an Igbo thing. 20% of Southwest are running away from home. See you. Let me bring him there, sir.
You comment too much. Let me just do. I have 1 minute, 30 seconds. Number one, Nnamdi Kanu, when he started, one of the first people to follow him. I like his way. I mean, such a man. Okay, do you know what they might have given to that man there, and he will have rejected it. Like I always said, before you say you want to fight for something, you must have some level of money. So Kanu is not looking for money. He's not looking for fame. As if he was looking for money, they might have bribed him. So until maybe other people have that same spirit of Nnamdi Kanu, then you can say I'm talking about Biafra or something. Number two, this of tribalism. We cannot wish away tribalism. Nelson Mandela said, speak to a man in a language that he understands, is to get to his head. But he said, speak to a man in his own native language. See, good morning and ekaro is the same thing. But if you say good morning, but ekaro, money and ego are the same thing. But money and ego to an Igbo man mean. So the thing is, we cannot win. But what you just need to do is that as a human being, you must have these three things: equity, fairness, and justice. Treat everybody equally. You understand? Don't forget where you are coming from, but treat everybody equally. Let me allow Mr. Chedu to talk. God bless you.
I'll read all the comments after the end of this program, so we can still be dropping them.
Let you come and talk.
Okay.
Call America.
No. We are ready. It's just a question though. Jonathan vs Tinubu 2027. During the regime of Jonathan, We saw Tinubu criticizing.
Time now, so me I know there for.
Tinubu was criticizing Jonathan government that this government is a very bad government. Now that Tinubu is in power, is there anyone that can tackle Tinubu that your government is very bad? Let's continue.
Come again.
During Jonathan government, Tinubu was criticizing his government that this government is a very bad government. He led a protest here at Ojota. Now that Tinubu is in power, even things are now more bad than before. Is there anyone that can stand up and challenge Tinubu that this your government is a very bad government?
Yeah, good morning, our esteemed viewers. People like Kinjo, Ogba, Omodua, Ukwoji, Orogbe, T-Billion, T-Penny, and also many of you, and those my friends all over the world. May God bless you all. See, my beloved brother, there is something I will always stand, and that thing is nothing but the truth. They cannot come out today to tell Tinubu that what he's doing is wrong. That is what I am saying now. Tinubu is not doing well.
It's not doing well.
Yeah, and let me tell you, what plays against Jonathan during Jonathan tenure was Igbophobia. Number one thing that play against Jonathan, they see Jonathan as an Igbo man. Religion and tribal ethnic sentiment is what plays against Jonathan. Tinubu sponsored dancing. Jonathan said, let us remove subsidy. You know, say Tinubu don't know anything called subsidy. He don't understand the meaning of subsidy or the language of subsidy when it is being mentioned. You understand? So that is why it's good to be enlightened before you get to the position. Until Nigeria begin to parade the people that are, well educated and well informed, that is when Nigeria will now think of moving forward. You see why I say Nigeria no go better? Because Nigeria, I see, is a country that the Nigerians are celebrating bad things, and they are doing toale to the criminals, to the bad leaders, to the people that are humiliating them, intimidating them, and frustrating them. You will see them singing praises for them. Then how do you now tell them that what they are doing is wrong? When they can't give you 1,000 naira with a derica of rice, you begin to sing their praises, and they carry bottle and break and carry cane and carry weapons against your fellow citizens. Do you understand? So how do you now tell them that what they are doing is wrong? They will keep going. Do you understand? So Tinubu that sponsored Ojota dancing because of 120 naira per litre to remove subsidy. He sponsored with Tunde Bakari. And I could remember the pastor. I don't just want to go to that much this thing. Then I went to 2 million march against Jonathan. The same pastor come now tell me and you may we dey pray. That is why I say
telling the youth go and look for solutions. Stop criticizing government.
Pastor that is saying that they should go and do what? Look for solution. How did they look for solution when there is a policy that is killing the vision? You are having leaders that are having policies that is killing the vision of the youth. Then how do you intend to see that youth rising? I want to know, how do you intend to see that youth to standing? It's just like during the time of use your money, cashless policy. You use your money to buy money. Then the money you have, government didn't help you, but you struggle to get. You are now buying it. 10,000 naira. For you to get 10,000, you must spend 13,000. How do you intend? Are you not depreciating? Are you moving forward? No, let us be realistic in whenever we are saying things. And let us justify what we are saying. Are you hearing me? And let us be sensible when dishing out some statements, some words. You get my point? Then you that fight this, what is it called? Subsidy removal at the rate of 120. It's now removing subsidy. And how much are you selling it? You just enter office. Subsidy is removed without any foundation, without any structure, without any form of a kind of OKC strategy, so that you can be able to remove this thing and help the masses, the poor masses. I am waiting, and I will continue to talk about APC.
whosoever, anybody that fight Jonathan, that condemn Jonathan, that criticize Jonathan, that could not be able to stand and beat Jonathan government, is worse than ever government in Nigeria ever had in Nigeria, in this country.
Please forget about this man. You are too much. God bless you for your truth.
God bless you.
Pastor.
My name is a Biafran evangelist, Benjamin Johnson S.S. Nachi. One and the only Biafran evangelist. We are not two.
Let me read some comments here. Some of my comments are missing as usual. That's Dr. Okoji. Please forget about the babe. He doesn't know what he's talking about from that church he's doing. I'm still saying that Nigeria like mediocrity and injustice. 7-11. Indeed, the saboteurs like Indeed, those boys Abi, all saboteurs in Biafra land must die. If Nigeria wants to be one, there should be equal rights and justice. No railway in the south, no seaport, no embassy. It is that, baby GDB. Close with that.
My brother, you see why somebody like me will always speak the truth. There is no equity in Nigeria. I want to drag it to the other side. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has never traveled to north to unalive ordinary cockroach or somebody in another person's apartment. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu saw what is befalling Nigerian, the Easterners, Nigerian as a whole, and the Easterners, because you don't expect Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come and tell Yorubas what to do in Yoruba land. That is why he cited defending yourself in the southeast through Radio Biafra, and they say he cited violence. Then today, is it only Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that is saying the same thing? Why is it that others are going, freely, walking freely, enjoying the freedom of the society? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is facing trial. Let me tell you, there are Gumi and there are Tuji Bello, Pinkin, and the other one from Katsina. All these people are killing people, raping our women, committing all sorts of crime, and they are working freely, and they are getting government concept and consign in terms of negotiation. In fact, this current government now is even negotiating to put them on a payroll. But Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is suffering in the DSS custody. You see why equity and the injustice that is playing in Nigeria is what is killing and destroying this country.
Let me allow you go now. Thank you, Stan. Time is up already. It's just a talk I added to for you. In case you want to talk for a long time, you come early, because I even gave Pastor much time. He talked like 40 minutes.
Listen to me. I am not a baby. I watch others to speak. When it is my turn, I speak. But now you are playing a game. Well, maybe based because I believe that you are taking instruction from but I'm not a kid. When you speak with, I'm a typical Igbo man. I study body language and everything. I grew up in the East, when nurtured as an Igbo man. Do you understand? Any movement you take, I calculate it. I count 7 steps ahead of it. Thank you. God bless you.
Viewers, we have come to the end of today's edition, bystanders edition. God bless you. Click like button if you have not done so. Drop your comment and also share this program. Okay, I won't be able to read some comments here because this phone is soon off now. God bless you. Have a nice day. I will be live here tomorrow again. Make sure you are here exactly 8 a.m. God bless you.